literally they're trying to outsource it because they can't bring it in house yet. Like they haven't all figured it out. So now is like this kind of golden sweet spot, whatever, for anybody that's listening, that's in marketing, to take advantage of it and become that expert. And I mean, there was people when ChatGPT really came on the scene, even people in our organization that didn't know how they felt about it and kind of was like, I'm not sure about this. And people were concerned. And I'm like, this is not like just a fad. This is a trend. This is a movement. And we got to get on this bandwagon and in front of this and become AI first, AI native as quickly as we can, because that experience compounds. Like I see it. And even people on my team, I got power users, I got people that are dabbling, and the power users are compounding their
snowballs really quick.
Right. Yeah. And then like, if you're getting into it, yeah, you're going to compound too. But how much far ahead is this person or this company going to be ahead of you before you jump on it?
100%. I mean, I think, and also it's hard to build really great marketing when you also have thrashing like at the foundational level. I mean, as we have the ability to advertise across AIs, as we have the ability, as commerce really like gets its footing and becomes a real thing that shoppers rely on, like there's going to be a bunch of changes. So I think it's very hard. You have to sort of thread the needle by like, this matters. Brands, marketers, businesses need to start like understanding this is how their shopper and how businesses buy and research and use the internet. But at the same time, there is such thing as being too far out in front of your skis, because things are going to change on a dime.
So it's called parsnip, right? Is that right?
Like the vegetable. Yeah.
Like everybody. So that's interesting. Okay. I want to talk about that for a second before we get into it. Is I feel like I'm seeing, and we're actually launching a campaign next month. We're launching a campaign next month, but I'm seeing so many AI companies find a thing, like whatever it is, so in this space, there's bears, there's carrots, they're like any kind of like thing that everybody knows what it is and can remember it, but then they like put their spin on it. So you can subconsciously, I forget what it's called, but you're creating a peg to something that they know about. And so it's helping you with memory recall, but it's something different enough that it's not AI is going to know the difference in whatever it is. Does that make sense?
100%. Naming is hard. Like, I mean, it's like one of those silly things that like entrepreneurs, like it's actually a hurdle. And I think it's challenging. I think it would be to our benefit if people liked parsnips, the vegetable, more. It's a pretty inconsequential vegetable. So we have to make it into a more consequential software business. But no, but like naming is hard.
So just to finish out kind of what I was saying is, so we used to be called eWeb Results. We've been around 26 years. Our agency's been around a long time. We did web development. I don't talk about it a lot on the podcast. Our audience set of who we work with and who listens, completely different. EWR sponsors podcast. Probably should do a commercial, but essentially, the brand, there was an E in front of everything, right? With the internet, right? Yeah. So eWeb Results, eWeb style, eWeb Results were really in vogue, but 10 years after no one uses the E, it was kind of like, we need to update it. So we did the KFC thing. That's all I could think of. The KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, went to KFC. We shortened it to EWR Digital, but nobody can remember EWR. They can't remember it.
Interesting.
Okay. Right. And so I'm trying to peg it to something that people remember.
Yeah.
So we're launching a campaign. We're doing a big rebrand. EWR, is an airport ticker symbol. Anything that's government, you have no like marketing rights to. There's huge volume. Anybody that goes through EWR is usually going international. Right. So our business users are multinational companies. We work with a lot of energy companies. They know of EWR, and people at business conferences will be like, EWR, like, are you out of New York or Newark or like, like whatever. So I was just like, okay, this is I'm not going to change the name again because a rebrand, and I've done a number of podcasts about this, I would not encourage anybody to do a rebrand if you don't have to. It is tons of work, painful.
Painful.
Like there's so much legacy stuff out there. You're talking about data hygiene, clean. It's bad. And even the memory sets on the search engines and now AI, like it's going to be difficult.
AI learns faster though, so that's to your benefit. As in, it takes a lot longer to climb the the blue links in traditional search. It's faster.
Yeah, fair enough. So we're going to be doing this whole campaign on like kind of take yourself to the skies, like as a hub for whatever. Like we're going to do like this big play on it.
Yeah.
And then my team, we were kind of debating it. And sorry, I'm going on a tangent, everybody, but we were doing that. It's interesting. I think hopefully you'll find it interesting. So basically they're like, no, we're going to get confused at the airport. And I was like, is that a bad thing necessarily? Yeah. Because AI, I can tell you, it listens to us and it knows like who we're around and they know your behaviors. So if you're a business traveling person and you're looking for a marketing company, it will probably know, hey, I don't know which one to show this to. But if you're just like a regular user and you're not looking for a marketing agency, it's going to know to serve EWR. So there's going to be some confusion. We're going to get a little bit of lift, I think, temporarily from EWR.
Pun intended.
Yeah. Well, yeah, pun intended, I guess. Yeah. There's a lot of fun things actually I'm thinking from a marketing standpoint we could do, but same thing. Like I see this consistently with new companies as they're tagging it to something of a word or a topic or a object that people are familiar with. And then you add AI or whatever you're doing on it. And now you're like, oh, I remember that. And like it's totally different than that thing. So I think that was a long-winded way to congratulate you on the naming of it is difficult. And you did something that people already have in their brain.
That's the hope. And we have an emoji we can use because there's a carrot. So we can shorthand it to the emoji keyboard if we need to.
Yeah.